Hey everybody, I'm Jelani,
I'm Brooks.
and together we are Go Figure Reviews. And for today, we are going to be talking about a few things. Basically, it's going to be about this Mojo right here, but we're also going to talk about the Spiral and the Longshot retro carded figures. Don't have Longshot's box or anything.
Are these guys somehow connected?
Somehow they're all together. I don't know.
Do I sense a theme?
Yeah, there might be a theme going on. And we're definitely going to go over a few things and show these guys off and tell us what you think. Of course, we're the main focus is Mojo. Wasn't going to do a video without Mojo. So we're going to look at the packaging real quick. Of course, it's got that lovely artwork and that rendition on the front.
That's a good picture of him.
Yeah, it's not bad. And then another production shot there on the side of Mojo and his gut.
So gross looking.
Yeah, he is.
That's kind of the point of him, though, because like Mojo's this character, he's kind of like this caricature of like the Hollywood elite, kind of.
Yeah,
like
he's like a TV producer, like a Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, like predatory, like.
Yeah, and he looks super gross, and like the artwork here on this side.
And he looks like an actual bag of pus.
Yeah, he's pretty nasty. Yeah, and he can't even stand. He has his own like chair because of how gross he is. But yeah, it's there's words. Oh my goodness, they actually put stuff on here. Let's look at that.
Let's say here, the interdimensional television impresario Mojo has his sights set on the X-Men as his next big stars, and he won't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
That's kind of his thing. He just like appears, like kidnaps the X-Men, makes them like star in his weird fucking
TV shows.
Yeah, TV shows that are like deadly.
Yeah.
He's just a fucking prick.
He is. Not a nice dude.
I don't like him.
But then there's that X on the top.
Yeah. So you know he's an X-Men guy.
That's right. And of course, you got your barcode. So take a look at that. See how that goes. But all the other fun stuff on the back.
Yeah. We all read that every time. I look forward to most when I buy figures, reading all that shit.
That's right, man. That's how it works. And of course, we have Longshot, but like I said, we don't have his like little bio and word everything. We're just gonna show it off as a figure.
Yeah, Longshot's just an actor. Who cares?
Yeah, he's just there in the thing. And then of course Spiral, which I mean, of the two, I think she might be my favorite. I don't know yet.
I think she's my favorite out of all three of these so far.
But she's got all her weapons and all that fun stuff here too. Marvel Spiral. She's got that classic Toy Biz packaging that looks like a comic book. Great art. This was a Toy Biz figure at one time, and we're gonna show some of that stuff off too. But I wanted to wait for Mojo before we did this review, and I'm glad we waited because oh my goodness, I can't wait to do like basically a triple review. We'll show the back of this one, and of course, you want to read that real quick since we have it.
Spiral, Mojo's deadly enforcer, possesses additional cybernetic limbs, powerful mystical abilities, and a deep enmity for her former flame, Longshot.
Oh, so
I did not know that. I didn't know that her and Longshot were a thing.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's cool. Yeah, we learned so much after reading packaging. Who knew? But yeah, we're gonna crack all these open. We're gonna do like a review of all of it and see what's going on. All right, and here Mojo is out of his packaging, and that was a lot of little bags and plastic cardboard to get out.
My boy.
Yeah, he's in pieces now. But yeah, I mean it's a good spread. I mean he's got decent things going on. He's got like additional hands, of course. The hands look good. Didn't claw it been nice if he had like a little paint or something on the hands or something. But I guess this matte color is okay.
Yeah,
and he's got like a little flesh tone like on the hands.
Maybe it's because like he does makeup.
Yeah,
or he has like the makeup people do his makeup.
But then why not do his nails? I mean, it is what
maybe
it is.
He just doesn't like having polished nails.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just fine. Maybe he just wants the skin makeup, but not the.
Yeah, and he's got these tubes, and they go like
have tubes,
on his back and stuff. And of course, we got the piece over here that is like the back of his chair,
the indentation of his fat ass back.
Yeah,
permanently pressed into it.
and then like all those pieces are attached in it. It's very detailed. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the sides of it, man. It looks pretty good. Nice sculpt work all around, but the tubes go in those little holes right there, and I'm sure the tail portion goes in the back right here. But yeah, that's part of his chair. Just wanted to show his face off as well. He's got a tongue lashing face, which he's fat,
Yeah.
so he's gotta look like he's trying to eat something all the time. Very nice details there.
The wire's
I
pretty
like the wiring here. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, A. So you know that this is A.
He's an A plus.
That's right. Then of course he has his regular jaggly teeth.
That's his normal shit-eating grin face.
Yeah, that's not bad. Same hair. It's fairly decent. I was like that. The seam in the middle. Can't really tell it's there unless you really look for it. But yeah. All in all, great paintwork. His eyes look really good. Yeah, and his teeth, which a little white is on the side there, but looks good. So far, so good. And of course, yeah, what you came to see. Yeah, we were.
It's just not what you came to see.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, his top portion, it's pretty good, man. He's got, I think the tubes that go into his arms there.
Yeah, it
and
looks
then
like
he's got the wire back for, I guess, the rest of his hair and how his back indents into the thing. Of course, you have the piece there, and his hands. Of course, they have the flesh tone on the hands right there, but they didn't paint his nails, which I'm still concerned about. It's all it is what it is. And then, of course, he's got his gut. And
the most important part.
That's right. That's where the food's stored.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then he's got these wires in the back of it as well. Very detailed. Very nice. Like all this, even his little pudge with his belly button.
He got a belly button.
Mm-hmm. That means he was born, not made.
He's a mammal, I guess.
That's right. And then, of course, my favorite part so far.
Yeah.
Man, because his body, or his legs, as it were, but they're all articulated. We'll look at that in a minute, but the claws and everything about this, it's pretty good. In sections. And you see all this stuff here, but yeah. Just wanted to show you he has stands here so he could stand independently without the legs. Just like the original Build-A-Figure that was of this. Which I don't think they could have made this a Build-A-Figure for real, because all the pieces involved. It's crazy. Of course, you got the tail, which is not bendy.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's
I don't like it.
This, man. Why the crap? I mean, it looks good.
Yeah, it does.
It's not bad.
There's no reason for it not to be bendable.
But you need to bend this. I mean, it looks like it bends, and then
at least have some joints on it.
Yeah, do something to work with us, man, Hasbro. You're making us pay all this money for these figures, man, and you're not doing the bare minimum.
We want more.
Yeah, Toy Biz was doing this, man. Toy Biz was knocking things out of the park. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put this bad boy together.
Okay, so here he is, out of the box for all of us to see. And he looks pretty good. I like... Yeah,
he looks good. He'll be a fat guy in a chair.
He's Mojo.
Yeah.
And, the first point of articulation you want to find is his little claw, his little skittering feet things here. And they have a lot of range of options. And pretty good. Claws as well. And you can't expect these things to really hold him up, so
yeah.
The real thing he's resting on is these little nubbins here. But you can make it look like, he's being supported by him.
Oh yeah. Really he's got a knack for standing on his own.
Yeah. The claws have a lot of different points of movement on them, which I like. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. It'd be nice if you could move the claw parts in and out a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's got chest movement. You can't move him at the waist, really, because he's kind of molded
attached to it.
Yeah, he's just like a fat old blob sitting in there. But he's got decent arm movement as well.
Yeah, the twos are kind of a hassle because they keep falling out.
Yeah, it's like that's the thing with arm tubes. You have to be careful about moving the arms too much because they like to pop out, especially when they've been freshly put in there.
No, of course, like if they've been bendable, maybe that wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, that would solve a lot of things. Like speaking of bendable, we got the tail up here, which is not bendable
At all.
Yeah, it's solid plastic, but it does have a little bit of movement you have up there with the this little blaster bladed thing. So for a Mojo figure, I think this is about as good as you can get.
Yeah, I mean he's pretty cool looking. I mean, very imposing, especially from the Toy Biz version. It's like an improvement.
Yeah,
I think. All right, and here we have Marvel's Spiral, which is like a Shiva kind of thing going on.
She's like Mojo's enforcer, I guess.
Yeah.
She's like a interdimensional sorceress who like has teleportation powers or something.
Wow.
And multiple arms.
Yeah.
And Walm's robot arm.
That is the coolest thing ever, man. I mean, and her design alone is like absolutely amazing.
Yeah, Spiral is like
They
haven't done really much with Spiral. They did do a bit with her in X-Force run like a few years back. But I've always thought she was an interesting looking character, if nothing else.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's got a lot of weaponry in that packaging, man. She has the little scimitar, or I don't know what this thing is, like a sickle.
It's like one of those things that like people, like the natives up north, would use to like cut fish open and stuff.
Yeah, I guess this would be something like that. But this is basically Angela's weapon. If you remember the Angela figure from the Guardians of the Galaxy,
she got that thing from Angela and the sword.
Yeah. As well. Yep, and the sword as well. It's a little more color to it. It's gold.
Yeah, it's a little better looking than the one Angela gave.
Looks pretty good. And the detail's not bad. But yeah, this is basically Angela's weapons. And then, of course, she gets 4 katanas.
They're lasers. They're on 4 katanas.
There are 4 katanas. You just put them all around.
Yeah, don't give us any.
This is basically the same katana, but 4 times. They're pretty much generic, same thing. But had to show them off.
Well, I mean, at least they did give you 6 weapons.
Right. One for each hand. And they look like they fit pretty simply into her hands.
Yeah.
So, I mean, of course, we're going to look at her too. And this design is absolutely amazing. Like, how they actually got, like, the 6 arms to work.
Yeah, like, you can do all kinds of things with all 6
Yeah. It's very nice. I like the details for each one. I like how she has 3 fingers as well. That's
so really she nice. Like is the same race as Longshot.
Yeah, she probably is. Well, we just found out she's in love or something.
They were like
but
bows.
But to go over her articulation, she can't move up that much because she's got a lot of hair in that helmet. Hair. Yeah, but the helmet goes pretty far back. She's got like good waist articulation. No ab crunch, but that's I guess to show off those sweet abs.
So I've been working out to impress you, Longshot.
That's right.
Does it impress you?
I don't know if this is the front or the back for this thing, but I think it spins around.
I think the pouch goes in the front.
Yeah. And then nice little no hinge for her legs. She can Jean-Claude a little bit, but not too much because of these little things. But yeah, she's got thigh swivel. She's got double jointed knees. It's pretty good. No calf rotation because I guess of this thing right here. She's got good toe articulation up, down, and she's got a little bit of an ankle rocker there. The pivot is kind of weak, but it's hindered by this part. Yeah. But of course, the arms we're going to go to, but each arm is double jointed. That is just really clean. I like how just the mechanics of it. In fact, you can get 3 arms. This is what we needed for that 6-arm Spider-Man they had back in the day. I have a custom one that did pretty much this. But I like how they put all 3 in that joint. and how everything looks very, very clean. I mean, and it stand like you can have her probably flush, but why would you? But she can be down with all of her arms and at the same time have different poses for each one. That's very nice.
She comes with two different hands as well.
Yeah.
Like one cyber hand and one regular hand.
Yeah. Just very nice. I love the mechanics of this. And I mean we just need to get more and more of these that do stuff like this, man. And Spider-Man, we need an updated Spider-Man with better arms as well. But she looks great. That's a fine looking figure.
Yep. Here we have the leading man himself, Longshot. This is the new retro card version of him. And he looks good. He comes with his pouch, of course, for carrying things in. And he's wearing his signature black leather outfit with his symbol on it. And he has in his hands, he has his little throwing fletchets or whatever they're called. You can see his eyes doing that glimmer thing that he does.
Yeah. He's pretty cool, man. He's got all his little accoutrement on him.
Yeah,
like he's over accessorized for the
yeah. He's got his bandolier with, I guess, more blades in it, looks like. He has some belt with pouches. He's got a little side thing here. He comes with this knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife. That's a pretty nice knife. And it fits in his little side sheath here. Pretty good. Voila. And he's pretty posable as well.
He's like a new sculpt too, because I don't think he's like any other sculpt that I've seen. But he looks nice. Yeah, he came with originally this was like a 3-pack with like him and Dazzler and Mojo, and didn't get that wave, but we got the figures eventually. Yeah. So it's all good.
Yeah, he's got really good arms here. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks good. And I like the fact he has the 3 figures as well.
Yeah, and he comes with a pair of alternate hands as well. So he has a hand here that doesn't have the blades in it. I believe that's the one he came with, and I switched it to the blade hand. But he's got the abs, waist, legs. Jean-Claude, not quite, but they're pretty impressive, I'd say. About what we've come to expect, though, from Legends these days. Still quite. I'd say he's vital if you want to complete your Mojoverse set.
Yeah. All right, and here we have 3 Mojos together. This is the original Mojo that came out like what 94, 95 from Toy Biz.
Yeah, it was like it's part of the not the first X-Men wave, but second or the third, I believe.
Yeah, he doesn't come in any legs or anything, but just what show.
Yeah, I lost his legs.
He's got
come out. I have some of them somewhere. Yeah, I digress.
But he has like he looks good. I mean, other than his legs are gone, but he's got that cool scorpion tail feature.
Like this is one figure in which I like. They should have less articulation in that tail.
Yeah.
Like, why does it fucking move like that?
It moves all over the place. Like, you can do all the kinds of fun stuff with this one. And then, of course, on the other side, we have the Mojo that we've had for ages. This is the Toy Biz Build-A-Figure one. And, I mean, he seems like he is a lot fatter, like a lot grosser.
And it's like, I kind of like this Mojo, but, like, I don't know, man.
His paint, man, the paint does it. It does a lot for it. It's not bad. I mean, the legs aren't meant to stand, but of course you have those 3 little bubble or 4 little bubble things at the bottom, and like to support him. So you don't really need these to like do much.
The legs don't have that articulation on them,
and they don't. They are, yeah, but they are what they are, And he looks good, like. And even like the detail in the back,
like different colors on the
wiring. Different color wiring. Like this is the stuff that like they didn't put with this Mojo, which is just strange to me. But I mean, I guess you don't have those painters to do all of this stuff. And he's got the gold on the side with his face on him. I
That's a
mean,
cool touch. I would have that. I think that would be something he would have on his chair.
yeah, I mean,
I want my face engraved on it.
I would want the aesthetics of this on this figure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you get a big hunk of plastic, and it's not bad. But like the detail of this one, I mean, it's like he's got a butt for a stomach. Just to be clear,
what was it with them making like the
yeah,
figures so gross back then? Like same thing with the Blob.
Like you're selling this to kids, man.
The kids love gross stuff, though.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, his tail, the scorpion tail up here doesn't move either. So I guess you get a trade off.
Never do it right.
And like I think you can turn that around too. That would be cool. I just saw that. But give you options. It looks like an insect's head. Altogether, I just noticed that too. But yeah, that's a quick comparison of those guys.
Here we have our new Spiral next to the classic Toy Biz Spiral. Like this is a figure I've had for a long time. Like I remember buying this in Walmart. It was one of those few times I bought a figure that ended up being like a hard to find figure later on.
Yeah, because I never saw that figure.
Yeah, it's like I saw her once and I'm like, oh man, I want it. So I got her and like I never saw her again. My Walmart was always notorious for not having like the toys. Like I think I had like toy poachers or something always around here.
Yeah, that's all we get, man. Yeah. That's what we get now, at least.
She has an action feature too.
Whoa! Wow! Whoa! She's going crazy.
Yeah, she only came with 2 swords though. I mean, these weird broadswords.
Oh, that's a welcome addition.
Yeah,
she looks
this is
awesome.
a figure that needed to be made, I think.
All right, and here we have Spiral next to 2 other multi-armed Marvel Legends, I guess, because I say that loosely because I have the Doppelganger 6 multi-armed figure from Maximum Carnage. He was in a Build-A-Figure wave, can't remember the name of it, but he was in it. And this is my Pizza Spidey custom Marvel Legend, which I got as opposed to getting the other monstrosity that Hasbro came out with. But of course, a lot of Peter Parker Pizza Spideys were ruined to make this figure happen. I'm really proud of this one, though. I mean, I really like it. He's got really nice arm work. They just drilled holes in there and just stuck the arms in the back, but it looks amazing. And I'm so glad I got it because, they're all posable. Not too bad, but yeah. And of course, we have Spiral, which she is absolutely fantastic as well. Her arms
are just set up
like
different.
They're set up differently, but at the same time, like they work like independently each other. And you can do so much. It's just so glad that we're getting options with them now, and then they're finally looking at these figures and saying, "Hey, we need to make a 6-arm figure." Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, and here we have Longshot next to his Toy Biz counterpart. Longshot looked pretty cool, but he didn't have his bandolier and purse cool.
Yeah, he came. I think the Toy Biz one came with like a flex it, and like you put it in his fist, and like you push the fist down, he throws it.
Oh, okay.
It was like a lazy kind of action feature.
Yeah.
He pushes his arm down, and his arm bounces back up.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see that. Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Never this is before seen action.
Yeah, this is Brooks's figure. But yeah, I wouldn't. I didn't get Longshot as a kid. I just didn't. I don't know.
I didn't either. Like I don't remember how I got this Longshot. It was a hand me down from somebody.
Yeah, but he's kicking butt though.
Yeah, he's Longshot, the leading man.
Okay, here we have like the Longshot family. Just basically
the Longshot family.
It would have been a Mojo show. We got Dazzler on this side, the arcade Dazzler. She's always amazing.
Yeah, she's my favorite Dazzler.
Yeah, she's got the rogue body mold pretty much going on, and of course we got his like future son, I think Shatterstar, and he looks pretty good. They all look pretty good together. Looks like that's a good little happy family there.
Yeah.
He was, of course, X-Force, and
X-Force.
he's got ties to both of them, and he's fighting in the Mojoverse as well before he gets drug out and used in X-Force.
Like, did you think before he went on his X-Force missions, he had to call Longshot? Hey, Dad, do you mind if I go out with my friends in X-Force?
Why not, Mom?
Sure, son.
Yeah.
Sounds like a real good time. I don't know why I turned Longshot Australian.
I don't know.
It seems
was
right.
like Shatterstar British. I don't
It seems
know.
like a Paul Hogan type.
Yeah. You call that a knife?
Oh, it's not a knife.
And he's got, yeah. Well, I wonder why he has like 5 fingers and Longshot has like
maybe
3.
like, because his mother was 5 fingers.
Yeah, maybe. That makes sense.
He carries that ridiculous fucking 2-bladed sword too.
Yeah.
So it's like, what? Why? It's like, 'cause it's cool.
It's cool. Sort of.
Yeah.
Not really.
It's cool and it's not cool at the same time.
It's like Rob Liefeld.
Yeah, it's Liefeld. Cool.
It's Liefeld. All right, and one last comparison with Longshot. It's, of course, his Toy Biz version of Longshot there. It's a much needed update. I think this one is way better.
Yeah.
As far as everything's concerned. I think that little sash should be under his bandolier, but Yeah. And it makes an X. I just noticed they both make X's.
Like X-Men.
Yeah. Wow, you said the name.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And they both had the little, what are those knives? Fletchets.
Yeah.
That are going on. Like, Longshot's power was like to change probability.
Yeah, he's lucky.
Yeah,
he's like the weakest, most idiotic power.
It's super lucky.
I mean, for a guy like, with his skill set, I guess it would work because, like, he's like a dashing rogue kind of thief almost figure, like a Robin Hood, I guess.
Yeah. So I guess that would work for him because he needs luck on the side.
He needs luck to escape the authorities.
Oh yeah. But of course, like I said, between the two, this is a much needed update. Like his legs are a mess. Like this whole thing.
The Toy Biz one is not terrible.
Yeah,
but the new one looks way better.
It's way better.
So overall, I think this has been a pretty good set, like this Mojoverse set here, and we give the figure points here for figures. This place, figure reviews. So I would say I would probably give Longshot a 4.5. He's really nice, but I think I could probably do a little better with it. Mojo, I give him a 4 because of the tail not being bendable. Other than that, though, he's probably like the best looking Mojo out right now.
Yeah, and then we're ever gonna get.
Yeah, Spiral's a 5. I love the Spiral figure. It's my favorite one. Like, nothing but praise for it, except for the fact that I think they should have given you a little more weapons than 4 katanas.
But you can get other weapons.
Yeah, I have plenty of weapons to substitute, which I have done. But it would have been nice if they'd have given a little more variety as well. But still, like, that's such a nitpick. Like, I love the figure so much. Like, perfect score. What about you, brother? How do you think?
Yeah, man.
Measure up with figure points.
Well, I'm kind of in line with you, man. I'd actually give that Longshot. He gets like a 3 for his fingers.
Mm.
He looks great though. He's a good update, but it's Longshot. I don't have any investment for real.
I obviously don't know much about Longshot.
Yeah, he's cool, but he's not cute. And if me, and like I'll give Mojo like a 4 or 5. Like 4. I'm like a knuckle. He's good. He's got his moments. He should have been painted a little more. He is kind of hard to put together, but once you get him together, he's fine. But it should have a bendy tail, spike scorpion tail thing, and he should have like bendy tubes just that stick out of his arm into his chair. That's kind of frustrating when you want to move the arms and they pop out so infrequently, and this is weird. And I probably don't have them on the right way, but it doesn't matter. You don't need those tubes like not to move.
Yeah.
And then of course Spiral is a freaking 5. I don't care what anyone says.
Like, if you hadn't given Spiral a 5, I would have turned around and stabbed you.
Stabbed you to
death in front of and I would have told everybody I was doing it.
Like, I'm stabbing him.
He's stabbing me to death.
They're gonna edit it and then put it on YouTube. I get it. I understand now.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, good times, man. So yeah, we both really enjoy these figures. I mean, if you get a chance, I mean, I would say like Longshot's an easy pass,
Yeah,
but
like out of all of them,
all Longshot's like the easy pass. But I mean, he's still a good figure. That's a new sculpt.
yeah.
It was in that 3-pack Hasbro Pulse exclusive with the X Baby, which I wish we'd gotten that too. But it is what it is, and a Dazzler, of course. But it's a good set all together that we have them all now to work with, and even you get the bonus with the spiral. That makes my Mojoverse happy, man. I'm very happy with what's going on. So, guys, tell us what you think in the comments below. Yeah, what figure points you give it? Like, share, subscribe, do all the fun stuff, man. We got to get this algorithm working, man, for us. So, and of course, get out there and go figure.